We were the first to point out that the school kids from the Catholic school in Kentucky, the Covington kids, didn't start the fight. They had the fight started with them and did a great job standing down. How are you seeing unified corporate media with all the same headlines in the same order over and over again? I'm about to drop a huge bombshell on new listeners. This is coffin nails to the system. Congress gets involved in this. The president takes action against this. It's game over. So this got pointed out by some of our researchers, Harrison Smith, and I went and looked it up, and sure as Hades, I'd read the executive orders, I'd read the bill 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago that Obama signed, and I'd forgotten that it elapsed and it ended last week. And that's why there were all the giant layoffs at dozens and dozens of major leftist, globalist propaganda outfits like BuzzFeed and Huffington Post and others, and more huge ones are set to be announced this week. Now, why is that? Document cam shot, please, for TV viewers. This is out of Public Affairs, the Washington Post. 2013, Obama gets law passed legalizing CIA engaging in deception against the American people. U.S. repeals propaganda ban, spreads government-made news to Americans. Hiding in plain view, Obama signed that executive order. They passed a defense bill that he signed in December of 2016, so 2 years and 3 months ago, and it gave billions of dollars, tranched out in 100 million, 200 million packages for what you've seen. So when you see all the TV shows demonizing Trump and Alex Jones, and you see every Netflix show, and you see Homeland, that was $2 billion of taxpayer money, and it's all right here. This is the scandal of scandals of scandals. And Trump was set to sign an executive order to kill it, but he never did. Well, guess what? Obama could only put defense spending out 2 years. That's how it is. So he signed in funding against Trump and America for all the disruption you see, not just against me, but the taking knees and the cop killing groups and Black Lives Matter. That's all. We have the documents funded to destabilize the country. So think about how huge this is. And no one's reverse engineered this but us and Zero Hedge. So U.S. repeals propaganda ban, spreads government-made news to Americans, and it continues on from there. The NDAA legalizes the use of propaganda on U.S. citizens. Business Insider. Awesome American Statesman. U.S. Senate panels okay funds to fight online propaganda, 2016. And it says $160 million in the effort over the next 2 years, starting in late January when the defense authorization rolls over, 2017, and rolling for 2 years, just ended last week. Boom. That's just one of the funding groups. And that's why those groups shut down. They were on record getting the money out of the Department of Defense. The left suddenly loves the Department of Defense. They suddenly love wars. They suddenly love keeping blacks in prison with 3 times the time that whites get. They're the ones that passed the bill in '93. They're the KKK. They're the baby organ harvesters. They're the bad guys.
Flawless victory.
CBD-rich hemp oil is totally organic, all natural, something God gave us, and it doesn't have THC in it, and it's totally legal in all 50 states. This is where everybody's going. This is what your body actually needs. There are so many different spectrums of this natural oil that comes from hemp, now legal and lawful in all 50 states, that you need to just go research it for yourself. Now, obviously, there's been a giant marijuana legalization craze that Soros has funded the last 10 years. I've not been involved in that. It's a huge bubble. This is not marijuana. There are hundreds of varieties of hemp. This is industrial hemp that has all the good attributes, but not the bad attributes that turn people into potheads in their basements, picking and eating their boogers. This is the good CBD from the organic hemp oil, And there are so many great products that you simply need to go to InfoWarsStore.com and link over to Washington'sReserve.com, or simply go to Washington'sReserve.com yourself to look at all the products, to read about the history, and to see the facts for yourself. So 360 Win. There are different CBD rich hemp oil extractions for many, many, many different uses. You owe it to yourself to go look at this for yourself, and to also understand it helps fund the InfoWar. People have wondered why I haven't gotten into CBD oil. Well, because some of the stuff's got problems, some of it can get you high, and some of it can get you arrested. This is not that. Legal in all 50 states. It's from hemp, not marijuana. It's totally legal. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we can ship to all 50 states right now from the great website, Washington'sReserve.com.